Hello, it's Miss Kinsley, your school librarian. It's so good to see you again. We are going to continue with our celebration of Black History Month. And so the book that I am going to read to you today is called Sisters. And it is about two famous sisters, Venus and Serena Williams. And if you look on the front cover, can you give me any guesses as to what they might be known for? Anything at all? What do you see on the front cover? If you said tennis, you are correct. So this is a biography by Jeanette Winter. So it is a story about the lives of Venus and Serena Williams. So let's go ahead and start reading. Venus reads to her little sister, Serena, as night slips down over the bed they share in their house in Compton, California. Outside in the darkness, life goes on till early dawn, when the sun rises up over the sisters' sleepy bed. Daddy and Mama want their two youngest girls to learn tennis. They have dreams for their future. Daddy and Mama even learn to play tennis so they can teach Venus and Serena to play. Early morning, Daddy takes the sisters to the court, where some older boys think it's still night. Daddy tells the boys his girls need to practice their tennis. So there's the dad talking to the boys. Scowl meets scowl. So a scowl is a frown, like this. The morning cleanup happens again and again, and then the practice, with used up tennis balls, not much bounce, and used up rackets, not much spring. I didn't grow up playing at the country club, Serena says. If you look at the picture, you can see Daddy, Serena and Venus cleaning up the tennis court before they could even play. Serve, return, volley, forehand, backhand, over and over. Concentrate, Daddy says. Thwonk, thwonk, thwack, back and forth, back and forth. Two little sisters learning the game. Venus and Serena concentrate hard. Try not to hear the gunfire down the street. Like in a cocoon, the sisters focus on the ball. Look how focused she is. The boys start hanging around, watching. So these are the boys we first met in the story. The sisters have their attention and respect. Venus and Serena hit the ball so hard and fast that the boys cheer them on and protect them. Practice over, in the dimming light, Daddy and the little sisters go home to Mama and their big sisters. So they practice for a long time. Do your schoolwork, Venus. Do your schoolwork, Serena. I want you girls to be educated, Mama says. The sisters listen, study, and concentrate. So there they are at their kitchen table. They're at their desk, studying for school. When Venus laughs, I laugh harder. When Venus cries, I cry harder, Serena says. That's just how close these sisters are. Word gets around about how those Williams sisters can hit that tennis ball. Offers to give the sisters new tennis balls, new rackets, new tennis clothes, and chances to play tennis matches arrive at the house in Compton. Mama braids Venus's hair for her first tournament. When Venus walks out to the perfect green court, she sees a sea of white faces. Concentrate, she tells herself. The crowd fades away like the gunfire in Compton. She hits the ball hard. Thwonk, thwack. Venus wins. Then Serena plays her first tournament. White beads gleaming. Venus cheers from the stands. So Serena is about to play. There's Venus cheering her on. Concentrate, Serena tells herself, and the crowd fades away. She hits the ball hard, back and forth. Thwonk, thwack, thwonk, thwack. Serena wins. Their trophy collection begins. Word gets around. A tennis academy invites the sisters and their family to Florida. Venus and Serena practice under palm trees and go to school and practice and go to school until Mama and Daddy say they're old enough to play in the big tournaments. Wow, look at those trophies. No longer little sisters, Venus and Serena are tall and strong, and they play strong. Pluck, puck. They've grown up now. Trophies pile up one after another. Trophies make some people green with envy, but the sisters concentrate. Not hearing the boos, they keep on winning. They are powerful. The sisters try new ways of dressing and new hairstyles no one has seen on a tennis court before. Look at her pink hair. So fun. Venus starts a business and designs tennis clothes and still plays tennis. Serena acts on TV and still plays tennis. But anyone can get sick. Venus gets a disease that makes her weak, too weak to play tennis. She fights to recover and play again. Serena gets a blood clot in her lungs. She fights to recover and play again. The sisters train hard and practice hard and hit those bright balls on their own tennis court, concentrating like they did when they were little. And they continue to play and win, one trophy after another. And when the sisters play each other before thousands of people, look at all those people, all right here watching. The cocoon of concentration wraps around each of them. It's like they're alone on the court, just like they were on the raggedy court in Compton, spirits soaring high together. Sisters. Does this page look familiar to you? Because it's our front cover. I hope you enjoyed the story today. You have 2 jobs today. So the first job is to use the Google form to place your library book order, okay? So since you are learning at home, or if I have not seen you in person for library, you will use this form to request your library books. And because you are learning in person, they will be delivered to the classroom, okay? Your second job, after you have used the Google form, you filled that out. Your second job is to answer the question that I have about the book. So my question to you is, so Venus and Serena practiced really hard at tennis. So my question is, what is something that you have practiced hard at or practiced a lot at? So this does not have to be something that is sports related. It could be. So maybe you do play a sport and maybe you have to practice a lot or every day. But maybe it's a musical instrument. So I used to play the piano and the violin and the flute, and I had to practice a lot. Maybe it's something at school. Maybe reading is just hard for you, and that's okay. You're learning how to read right now. So maybe you have to practice reading. Maybe math is hard for you. Numbers can be tricky. So maybe you would answer and say, I practice a lot at math. Science was hard for me, so I had to practice extra at science. Or maybe it's handwriting. Maybe you love to draw, but you have to practice at it a lot. Or maybe you love cooking, but you need to practice it a lot. So tell me something that you've been practicing. Okay, so again, Google form to request your library books and then tell me what is something that you practice. Okay, I hope you enjoyed our story. I will see you next time. Goodbye.